Good morning, lovelies. We are starting today with warm chocolate croissants because today's pretty much a holiday day for us. We're taking it off, but I'm actually just desperate to eat the croissants, so I'm gonna get back to you in a second. So Ollie has some time off over the next few weeks, which we weren't quite expecting, were we? But it's a nice little surprise because during this time, you've not actually had any time off. In fact, all the way through. Yeah, it's been a little bit busier for Ollie and his work. So yeah, pleasant surprise, but we kind of knew we had a little bit of time off because, was it next week? We're supposed to be on holiday.
Yeah, next week.
Next week we're supposed to be in Menorca, sunning ourselves in a cute boutique hotel. It's the first holiday that we have ever booked in advance. We booked it in January. We booked it January this year, the beginning of January, like pretty much around Christmas time, I think, because Ollie's previous work employees basically said, just give us the amount of time off in advance for what you want. So if you wanted a week off, you just had to tell them a week before. It was so easy, wasn't it? So we used to do last minute things. That holiday that we went on, I think it was the last holiday we went on, was Cyprus. And we booked that 1 week before going, so we are usually
very last minute
people, but has to not be this year, and typically this year is the year that everything happened. So obviously we're not going. We actually had a little celebration when it was cancelled, didn't we?
EasyJet finally emailed us, only like, where was it? That literally emails only come through the last couple of days.
Yeah.
To say, flight's cancelled. Now I've got to sort out the rest of it, but at least we know we're not going now. We
were panicking, to be honest. I actually panic bought a load of bikinis because we thought that we were just going to be on that verge where our holiday wasn't going to be cancelled. Obviously we wanted it cancelled, but we would have lost a lot of money if it wasn't and we had to go. So anyway, here we are now. So we're taking a few days off during this time as actual holiday days, and then we've also got a project to do, a new project, which we'll talk to you about. Well, they don't know about is the outside.
I was wondering if I knew about the project.
Yeah, because we've got the scaffolding up, as you guys will know, but we need to actually
get that down,
prettify it out there. So yeah, today we are off to the new, have I said that? We go to the new, which is basically some nice gardens, but I'll explain when we get there. Waiting for Ollie. I don't know how this happens. I take ages to get ready. He's ready really quickly, but then at the end seems to just take his time. But anyway, I'm wearing this pretty dress today. I picked up this bag, I know you can hear me, off of Amazon. Actually, I haven't even taken the label off of it there because I thought that it would be great this summer just for flinging loads of things in. We've got our picnic basket, blanket, not basket, sun cream. Then this is all of, Ollie lugs around this, but I actually got him this bag. When did I get you this bag? Oh, was it for your 21st? 25th? I'm not sure. One of those birthdays. It's from a company called Owner, and it's a camera bag. So in here, he has all of he's like mad on technology and I don't know, all of this kind of stuff, which I just don't understand, but it's a hobby for him. So this bag is perfect for that. And then it just also has a compartment at the top here, which I don't know. Oh, they blister plasters. He always takes these around for me, bless him. As I'm waiting, I thought I'd show you this little arrangement from our garden. Eucalyptus, rose, I don't know, some other bits that I picked out. How pretty. I love making little arrangements. I actually showed all of this on my Instagram account. They are all over the house. It is so warm already. It's like mid-morning now and we're already feeling the heat. Ollie's regretting bringing his backpack because he's so hot. I wanted to show you these gardens. These are like the pretty flowery gardens. You might be able to hear they're doing some kind of work at the back there, but it's semi-busy, isn't it? It's busier than I thought it would be. But these gardens, this is like my dream garden with all the right flowers. So they have them separated out here. They have a red garden. It's got like pretty pinks, all of the grasses. I'd like to get a few more grasses in our garden. And then it goes through to purpley mauvey garden. How gorgeous. I mean, these are just beautifully kept. And then my favorite of all, I think there are some people up there, but let me show you. We'll go through here. Oh, I'll wait for these people to go and then I'll show you. This is basically the garden we'd like to achieve. Maybe a little bit country for us actually though, isn't it? A little bit country, but apart from that, all of the gorgeous whites. I'm presuming that's a rose up over there. Stunning. Actually, I don't think the camera does it justice. It's a lot prettier off of camera. Ollie's already given up. It's really warm. We've come inside because they are doing little picnics. He's dropping his bag back whilst I pick what we have for lunch. Forgot to show you before we ate them. We have delicious ice creams. Mine tastes exactly like mint and Ollie's was buffalo milk.
Really good.
Yeah, which is kind of like the equivalent to vanilla in a way, isn't it? This is pretty much for you, Gran and Gramps. Isn't it gorgeous? So perfect. We'll have to bring them here actually. This is like the vegetable patch area. They grow most of their own produce. They have, they like specialise minute in apples, so cider and apple juice. But the mint ice cream that I just had was from the garden.
Yeah, and loads of stuff for the restaurant comes from down here as well.
Yeah, and they've got loads of sweet peas just to make me feel really dreadful about the fact that mine still aren't flowering. The beds are so perfectly formed. You just look how neat that is. We could do this, couldn't we?
Yeah, something similar.
These are gorgeous too. I forgot to show you our picnic again. This is our little spot. We got the sourdough. These are delicious tomatoes, some potato kind of salad. This is an apple and something sausage roll, and a pastry. It looks more like a pasty, but was it a pasty that we ordered? Can't remember what's in there, but I'm sure it'll be delicious.
Mozzarella.
Oh yeah, maybe it was
buffalo milk mozzarella.
Yes. We've made some friends come to join us for our picnic. They're much cuter than my other company. Had our picnic, we've come for a walk. Just look at this. This is reminding us of Canada, isn't it? And the gorgeous treetops. They just keep on working out here, don't they? They're really expanding. There's a pretty cool building here, which was just underneath a field that we couldn't even see. We're home and we actually just sat down for a second and felt like we could sleep. I don't know what this is, but relaxing is just making us exhausted, doing nothing.
Hard work.
Harder work than renovating. We're popping to Mark's now to get some, hopefully, treats to take to the beach tomorrow. So we're going to be organised, want to leave early in the morning to hopefully beat the crowds. So we've literally made ourselves get up off the sofa to head to Mark's now. Getting all the healthy snacks today. We have got strawberry and melon in there, so that makes up for it. To the beach. We have arrived. We walked quite a way to get to a space that was pretty private, and Ollie popped into a surf shop before coming. He's got the surfboard, and the wax smells like absolute heaven. I think he's gonna go in for a swim whilst I have a little bit of a sunbathe. We're at I've talked about this beach before, it's called Sands, and it's just so beautiful. It's lovely and long, so you can always, like, that's why we come here, because we don't like to be like crowded on a beach anyway. And also we both have family memories of coming to this beach, so it's kind of like sentimental to us. We love it here. Though I think today it is meant to thunderstorm from about 12 onwards, so we'll see how it goes. It's beautiful blue sunshine right now though. Ollie got back literally just as I was serving up some lunch. Actually, we still don't have anybody in front of us, which is really nice. We cheated, I'm not gonna lie. We got sandwiches from M&S, what you kind of saw yesterday. This is absolutely dreamy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So perfect.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
Guys, excuse the bedhead hair. I'm not ready to give up those beachy vibes yet. Been at the beach for one day this year and already feeling like a beach babe. I just want to be there every day. We're not there today, sadly though. We are having an at-home day where we're getting organized to start the outside project, which I'll talk you through. There's just a few things we need to do. We need to get in touch with the scaffolding people because we don't have enough planks for all of the different levels of the house. And we need to pick a paint colour and stuff like that, but let's take you out there and show you what we're going to be up to today. It's really not good when you're this out of breath just walking to the top of your property, but we've made it to the top.
We're going to get really fit once we do move up here.
Yeah, well, God, hopefully anyway. Let's take you out of our window. That's a bit random, isn't it? We're going to have to climb out of here. I'm going to climb out without you to make it a little bit safer. So as you can see, we're outside now on the scaffolding. So our plan is to just neaten up pretty much the whole of the front of the house. So we want to take down this fascia board, which if you don't know is this like black bit here. He's pointing it out, made of wood. Ours is like kind of just not looking that pretty. We don't like the gloss either. So if we go for black, we're gonna go for something much more matte, aren't we?
Yeah, less shiny.
And then we've also got bits like this on our property, which we are going to be painting, but we're going to sand them down and then paint them. I think we're going to go a little bit lighter, probably more like the colour of our windows. Our windows are a little bit of an off-white, they're not like a stark white, they are white. And we were going to perhaps do some pointing, but I think we've decided against that for now because we did actually have somebody come around to look at our pointing and they said it was fine and probably would be fine for the next kind of like 5 years or so. So we thought, what's the point in doing it if we don't really need to, because we've had the scaffolding up for far too long. What are you looking at?
There's a random wire here going up to the roof.
Oh yeah, Ollie wants to get rid of all of the wiring at the front of the house. Basically we just want to give it a really nice neaten and tidy up. We probably need to look at all of our like guttering and bits like that, but it should actually be quite a pretty job because we look out on a park and it's beautiful up here, like the sun shines in. I actually really want to have a picnic on the top of this scaffolding. I don't know if that's a bit weird though. Actually this ledge here, which is where we came out, kind of shows you a lot better about the condition and why we are repainting it, because that's not even painted anymore basically, is it? It's so worn away. Just discussing through the window, I didn't like it up there. We're not sure how much to do because basically this scaffolding went up to fix the roof and that was the main priority for it. But now that it's up there, we were like, well, we might as well make the most of it a little bit and try and do something. But we're wondering if we should just paint.
Just fix it up quickly.
Yeah. We've just come down and been on our laptops trying to make decisions on what colours to go for and stuff like that. So I think I might sign off today here now so that I can edit this video because it's just going to be one of those like admin type days. We often have these for the house where we just kind of like regroup and get organized for things. We need to ring the plasterer and electrician and try and get everything like that booked in. But you can follow some of that over on Instagram. I actually made the decision this week to merge my Instagram back into just the one Instagram, which is just my name. I'll leave it here, rather than having the home account, because I feel like, to be honest, the home has become my lifestyle. Like, the thing that I want to feature on Instagram is a lot about our home. So I ended up not posting to either accounts because I didn't know which one to post to. So I think that this makes sense. And when I asked all of you guys on Instagram, you said one would be easier and it would also be easier for you because then you just have one to follow. So yeah, go and check that out over there. But I will see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we have got organized for the outside of the house. I've got some really cute baskets to order for the windows, so I'm gonna do that today, and hopefully we can get some plants and some pretty things out there for when it's finished. So I will see you then. Have a wonderful week, and I hope that you're all well. Bye.